Grade 11s, this is a short lesson on how to make a list with a given length. So if you know the length of your list at the beginning, you don't know what the values are going to be in your list, but you know that you're going to have, let's say, 5 values, but you don't necessarily know what they're going to be. You can just set them all to 0 very quickly, and I'll show you how to do that now. So I just created a new project really quickly called listdefined.py. So I'll just put a comment. You can tell Python to create a list with a set number of locations in one line very quickly. So here's how we do it. So let's say I want to call it num list, and I want it to be a numerical list. So I'm going to put 0 in square braces, and I'm going to do *5. So this makes a list with 5 locations, all valued at 0. Okay, so it's the same thing as doing this. It's the same thing as doing that. I'll put that as the comment there. All right, so now what we can do is, I guess, for C in range 0, 4. Because you remember, if we have 5 locations in our list, that means we can access indices 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So where's my thing here? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 values. Okay, and then I'm going to print num list at location C and run it. And we'll get all zeros. Should be printing 5 of them. Hold on a second. So my mistake is, and we all know this, and I should know this too. I do know it, but sometimes when I'm talking, I forget things. My brain turns off. If we put a 4 here, it's going to exit as soon as it gets to 4. So it's only going to go for locations 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's only 4 values. So as soon as it gets to 4, it exits. So we do need to put a 5 there. Okay, we do need to put a 5. So it's going to go through for locations 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. And so when we run it, we get 5 values. They're all zeros. We can change those values now if we want by, let's say, import random. And what if we did this? We could say num list at location C equals random.randint, value between 0 and 100. So now you're going to get random values for each one. It's kind of besides the point, though. I just wanted to show you this first line, how to make a list with 5 values. What if you wanted to make the same thing now with strings? So I'm just going to clear this for a bit. I'm going to say strlist equals, and let's see if we can do this, square braces. We're going to put empty quotes times, let's say we wanted 7 values, times 7. So now what would happen if we did for C in range 0, 2, and 7? Remember, that's only going to go up to location 6, which is good because we start at 0. 0 through 6 is 7 values. It ends as soon as it reaches location 7. Location 7 doesn't exist. It's only location 0 through 6, which is good for what we did. So now we're going to say print C. So I'm going to print out the number, then the index, and then I'm also going to print out strlist at location C. It's going to be empty, but let's see what happens. So we get 0 through 6 with, it doesn't look like it's showing anything. What if we made them all hello? Okay, and then we ran it. So the value at every single index would be the string hello 7 times. So it works with strings as well. That's how we define strings with a certain length, and that's going to be very useful in the upcoming projects. And that's it, under 5 minutes.